In this mini-series, we're going to look at various exercises and routines that will help you develop as a player. Recently, I uploaded a video showing how I structure practice routines to make sure I'm always doing practice with purpose. And in this series, we're going to look at each routine and talk about how I approach them. So today we're going to look at some common shots when we're going from the black up to the yellow. Now this is excellent skill to try and learn the best positions to be on the black. You can turn some breaks into some nice clearances if you can get from the black up to this yellow. Now the first common position that players like is this high black here. Now the very common mistake that players make is they get a bit too low on the cue ball here. So they go pot the black and they get a bit too low on the cue ball. And we see that the cue ball takes that line and it goes more up towards in the direction of the blue, not leaving a good shot on the yellow. So this shot is actually played a little bit higher up on the white than people would think. So I made a little mark there on the table. So actually on this shot here, so I just played bottom and left, you actually want to be a bit higher up with just a dab of left-hand side. That means that the white will come off the black a little bit wide, and then I want it to hit a bit higher up on this cushion and get up towards that yellow. So this is the better way of playing it. So we're getting that little bit of side on there, a bit higher on the white. And we see that this time the white has hit much higher up on this side cushion here, leaving a nice shot on the yellow. I'm a little bit closer to the cushion than I would like, but should be able to rescue it and play that shot. So that's one of my favourite positions there when going from the black to the yellow. Let's have a look at another one. Now this second shot is a lovely place to be when we're going from black to yellow. So the idea here would be to pot the black, come off this side cushion here, and then we're going in the direction of the yellow again. We're going in towards that yellow here. Now the common thing here would be to not get enough stun on the cue ball. So if I was to play this shot and I don't get enough stun on the cue ball, so it looks not too bad, but can you see this angle that I left on the yellow? This is now a stretch for me being a right-handed player. So I need to hit a little bit higher up this cushion. And what also helps here, if I can hit this point on the cushion here and have a little bit of left-hand side on, I'll widen the angle that the white comes off, leaving a nice shot on that yellow again. So let's try another one. Little dab of left-hand side this time. Bit more stun on the white to get it to go a bit wider. So it's gone a bit wider, up off the side cushion. And this time you can see I've left the yellow absolutely perfectly now, so I can just play a nice little screw back for the green. Right, so we've just seen the two really good places to land on the black. What about this one, when you're going a little bit too low? So you've landed low, we need to get up to the yellow. Now if I pop this with some topspin, so I'm going to hit this one, bit of top on the white, pot the black, and then this is the problem you've got. Because the white is coming across the face of the yellow, even though I've got the pace pretty good on that, I'm not leaving a very nice shot on that yellow there. So of course I could try and hit this a little bit harder now. So I could say, right, okay, I'll play a bit more pace on the white then to get it to go off and get onto that yellow. But again, because it's going across the line, it's so easy to do that, and I'm in trouble, and I've lost the white again, not on that yellow. So what the professionals actually prefer to do here, even though this feels a bit more fancy, is the professionals will actually now stun this onto this side cushion with right hand side, sending the white off this cushion, off the baulk cushion, and in between the yellow and brown. Now this shot does look a bit more fancy, but actually it gives you a little bit more margin for error. So if we go stun, bit of right hand side, and then you get the white to go off the side cushion, off the baulk cushion there, in between the yellow and brown, it looks nice and fancy, but actually that's a much nicer way of playing onto the yellow, because as soon as my white comes through here, I've got all of this space to leave a good shot on the yellow. So as I always say, I really hope you found this video useful. If you did, remember to give the video a like. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. That just really helps me to keep all these videos coming. For anyone that's interested in any personal one-to-one training sessions, I'm working on this very table, helping players to improve their game all the time. So if you look in the description box below, you'll see all my details there. Get in touch and I'd love to help you with your game. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one, everybody. Cheers.